It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Vols will kick this away to get us going here. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to the air on the first play. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but then pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Crosses the 10-yard line. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Will hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Offense takes the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's a draw to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. It started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way.
Here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the market.
But the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. A short completion to the tight end. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. 1st down and 10 now.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Looking to throw again. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The pass will fall incomplete on the a scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Signs the quick throw. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pass is caught. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He gets loose. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
After second effort, he's brought down, but has passed the marker.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4th down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he make it to the marker? And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Volunteers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 24, Texas, 7, Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Receiver makes the catch. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Nice job up front opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up.
Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles and going. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Longhorns. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And the Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks clear in open space. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Vols. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 38, Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the wideout goes in motion. Now here's the toss play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield. Have no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the completion made. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, handed off inside. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, good hands. Some
deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
He fires it down the middle. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. He breaks free. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point was off the left upright, but goes through anyway. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. .25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking for his big tight end. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. He could go. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He'll ride the back again here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And he's got it again. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
Here we go, set.
Takes the handoff again. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick it away. Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock, and you seal victory.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Pounding away with the run game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Tennessee. This quarterback on fire today.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw yet again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And there's a handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled.